Somewhere, deep in the Ozark woods, lurks the two people everyone tries to avoid the most. If you're not careful, they may find you before you find them.
But let's stop because these Karens, these white women that are going nuts. Okay, I'm not saying they're right. Please, I'm not saying they're right. Most of the time they're hysterical and they're crazy lunatics. Okay, but let's think about this for a second. You have, and when you say they're calling against black people, especially black men, that's what the claim is. That these white women are calling the cops on black men over stupid stuff and putting the black men at risk. Okay, let's stop and think about something. You've got the left, you've got mainstream media constantly pumping out hatred and fear mongering and constantly preaching that the black community is on the verge of total rioting. You've got black people in the community tweeting that all white people should be put to death. You've got it's common knowledge that uh, within that black men have a higher propensity of killing people than other races, especially within the black community. You know, you got black on black crime. You just people drive-bys. All of this stuff they see. These are young black men. So when a white woman who's hysterical, mainly in part because of mainstream media and the hysteria that they pump out, is all of a sudden confronted with a black man in a situation that she's uncomfortable with, and the first that she's fear mongering, she's going to call the cops because that's what we do. We count on the police to protect us. The black community fears the police. We don't. We call them to protect us. She was in fear, you know, for whatever reason, even if it's hysterical. That there's no legitimate reason. She was still in her mind. She was in fear, and the left's media constantly putting out there the dangers that are in the world. What else is she supposed to do? She's confronted with the situation that she's uncomfortable with. She does not feel that's right. So what is she going? She's going to call the authorities. It makes sense. Is her behavior appropriate and right? No, but I contend that it's parse and parcel for what's going on in this society now. They're pushing it. This is the next logical step. This is what they want. They want the division, they want the anger, they want the fear because they want the war. They want it. They want the war. We don't. We don't want a war. We want everybody just get in our sandbox, build sandcastles, and fight imaginary dragons and have fun. Get on with life. But the other side, they want control of the sandbox. We've not been allowed in the sandbox for so long, so now not only do we want to be part of the sand, we want to control the sandbox. The sandbox should be ours. It's our turn. No, that's not the way this game's played. That's the way they're wanting to play it, but that's not the way this game's played. Eventually they're going to push it to the point that more people are going to get killed, and that's what's sad. That is what's truly sad is they're forcing this, and then they're complaining about it. Oh, I swear. Anyway, let's move on.